A landmark moment in India's space journey is fast approaching. Between July 12 and August 4, 2026, from the first launch pad at Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota, Skyroot Aerospace will launch Vikram-1, India's first privately developed orbital class rocket. The mission is named Aagaman, which means arrival in Sanskrit. A name very carefully chosen, as this launch signals the arrival of India's private sector into the orbital space arena. Hello and welcome to NewsX Deep Dive with me, Kriti Mehta. Today we talk about Mission Aagaman and its significance. To start with, the mission is not just another rocket test. It represents years of dedication by a Hyderabad-based startup that has grown into India's first space tech unicorn. Skyroot Aerospace, founded in 2018 by Pawan Kumar Chandana and Naga Bharat Dhaka. It aims to make access to space as frequent, reliable and affordable as air travel. With strong backing from global investors and close collaboration with ISRO and InSpace, the company has built a fully indigenous launch vehicle designed for the growing small satellite market. To appreciate how far Skyroot has come, we must first look back at their inaugural achievement. In November 2022, the company successfully flew Vikram-1 on mission Prarambh, meaning the beginning. This single-stage, a suborbital sounding rocket lifted off from Sriharikota reached an altitude of nearly 89.5 kilometers and safely carried 3 customer payloads before splashing down in the Bay of Bengal. That flight proved that a private company from India could develop, integrate and launch a rocket using its own technology stack while working seamlessly with national space infrastructure. It validated coal propulsion systems and gave them team essential real-world data to move forward with confidence. Now with Vikram-1, Skyroot is taking the decisive next step into orbit. The rocket stands about 20 meters tall, roughly the height of a 7-story building, and features an all-carbon composite structure that provides exceptional strength while keeping weight low. It is powered by 4 stages. The first 3 stages rely on solid propellant motors named after Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, delivering powerful thrust in sequence, and the upper stage or the final stage uses a cluster of 4 liquid bipropellant Raman engines. In fact, Raman engines that were named after Nobel laureate C.V. Raman, which offer precise rocket control for final orbit insertion and adjustments. Vikram-1 is optimized for small satellites. It can deliver payloads of several hundred kilograms into low Earth orbit depending on the exact inclination requirement. For Mission Aagaman, the target is a 450-kilometer low Earth orbit at 60 degrees inclination. This profile allows the team to thoroughly test the vehicle while deploying real customer satellites. The primary goal of this maiden orbital flight is to gather comprehensive in-flight performance data. While extensive ground testing has qualified every major system, actual flight conditions involving vibration, acceleration, stage separations, thermal extremes and vacuum cannot be fully replicated on the ground. Engineers will capture vital telemetry on propulsion performance, guidance and navigation, stage separation events, avionic behavior and overall vehicle dynamics. The data will refine future vehicles and build toward highly reliable, high-frequency commercial operations. The mission is partially commercial, carrying a combination of domestic and international customer payloads. This demonstrates strong market interest even as the demonstration is on stage. Once this test flight and perhaps one more validation mission are completed successfully, Skyroot plans to transition rapidly into full commercial launch services. As Vikram-1 stands ready on the pad at Sriharikota, it carries far more than hardware and payloads. It carries the dreams of a new generation of Indian space entrepreneurs and the aspirations of a nation determined to expand its presence in stage. Mission Aagaman is the arrival of India's private orbital capability. the entire country and space enthusiasts worldwide, not just in India, will be watching as this bold new chapter begins. Space scientist P.K. Joshi is joining us now. P.K. Ghosh, Dr. Ghosh, thank you very much for joining us on this. How far are ordinary Indians now from going to space?
Well, let me just mention that we are eagerly looking forward to seeing how Skyroot's Vikram-1 performs. In fact, which in space has and ISRO through in space has been encouraging, and I think they've been doing a wonderful job. So it's not really when will Indians go. We know that very soon Gaganyaan will be coming, where we'll have our astronauts. The first one will be uncrewed, but later on it will be crewed. So we'll have Indian astronauts there. And subsequently, we'll probably have Indian passengers to go into space. But before that, we've got to get these launchers, the launch rockets ready. What is happening in the West? You see how SpaceX is doing it. You see how Blue Origin is doing it. And I think it's been replicated to a very, very small extent, I must agree, even in India. So it's a big event for us. It's not only Vikram-1. If you see, it's going to be Vikram-2 later on in 2027, I think. And then Vikram-3. And there are other small private entrepreneurs too. And Skyroot is quite a big company now. It's valued at $1.1 billion. So we are there. We are taking steps. And when I say we, I see as India and the entire ecosystem of these private companies that are involved, which our ISRO has been handholding through in space. So it's very exciting times, I would say. And we are really looking forward to Vikram-1 doing well and being a big success. Of course, it's only going up to 450 kilometers. It has got a capability of putting 350 kg satellites in LEO and about 220 or 260 rather in sun-synchronous orbits. But it's going to be a big step. More and mention, there are other companies like Agnikul. They have been having these printed cryogenic engines. So even Skyroot has 3D printed a lot of their engines. So these are, I would say, fantastic. Have a long way to go because we have to make a name for ourselves, not only in these launches, these platforms which take us, come on board like SpaceX one day. I know we have to overcome some of our failures that we have had. They're going to shy away from that and try and encourage more and more private companies to come into the fore. And they're all being handheld by ISRO. So the fact that it is going to go from Satish Dhawan Launch Center itself shows that we are handholding them. And they are all ex-ISRO scientists in case.
Absolutely. Dr. Ghosh, thank you very much for speaking to us on this. Good to have you.